A few weeks ago, I walked into my living room and the lights were already on. Not dimmed, not warm, just fully on. And the sun was still shining straight through the window. And that's the moment I realized my smart home wasn't actually smart. It was just following a schedule. Somewhere in my automations, there was a simple rule: turn on lights at 6 pm. And it worked until it didn't, because daylight doesn't care about your clock. And that's when it clicked. Most smart homes aren't reacting to reality, they are reacting to spreadsheet. And today I want to fix that. We'll be starting in a couple of seconds. The problem is actually very simple. The planet is tilted. Maybe it's flat, but it's still tilted. And because of that, daylight changes constantly throughout the year. In summer, sunset very late. In winter, it sets very early. Where I live, that difference is more than 5 hours. So if your automation says 6 pm lights on, it's guaranteed to be wrong a big part of the year. And then people try to patch it, add seasonal logic. For example, March is summer mode, October is winter mode. But that's still guesswork, because daylight doesn't jump on the date. It drifts, slowly, every single day. And that means your automation slowly drift away from reality. And you end up fixing the same automation again, again, and again. This is where Home Assistant becomes really powerful, because it already knows everything about the sun: sunrise, sunset, solar elevation, solar azimuth. Most people stop at sunrise and sunset, and I was one of them. And that's already better than fixed time. But the real game changer is solar elevation. That's just the angle of sun relative to the horizon. And it turns out this is the signal you actually want. Because instead of saying turn lights on at 6 pm, you say turn lights on when the sun drops below 5 degrees on the horizon. And suddenly everything clicks. It works in summer and it works in winter. It doesn't care about the date. It just follows reality. And this is usually the moment where people go, wait, that actually makes sense. And here is the interesting part. Most people don't realize how much their smart home already knows. Home Assistant is already tracking the sun all the time. It knows exactly when light starts fading, not when the clock says so, but when it actually happens. And once you see the graph, you realize something. Time-based automations are basically blind. They don't see what's happening outside. They just assume reality matches schedule. And sometimes it does, but most of the time it doesn't. And this is where the mindset shift happens. You stop asking what time should this run, you start asking what condition should trigger this. And that's a completely different way of thinking. Because now you are not programming a timer, you are describing a behavior. And behavior adapts, schedules don't. Once you start thinking this way, a lot of automations suddenly feel obvious. Indoor lighting is the easiest win, because the goal is simple: when it gets dark, turn the lights on. Not when clock says so. Outdoor lighting, same story. Garden lights should follow sunset, not fixed time. And blinds, this is where it gets really interesting, because now they react to where the sun actually is. So you can block direct sunlight in summer and let it in during the winter. Remember, I was talking about that some time ago. And suddenly your home behaves differently depending on the season, without you touching anything. That's not automation anymore, that's behavior. And once you see it working, it's hard to go back. But here is the important part: not everything needs to be smart. And this is where people usually go wrong. Indoor lighting, yes, huge improvement. Outdoor lighting, definitely. Blinds, absolutely worth it. But then you start seeing things like solar elevation used for turning lights off at night. Why? Just why? 11 pm works perfectly fine. Morning routines, coffee machine, alarms, notifications, those are human schedules, not sun-driven events. And this is the difference between the smart system and an over-engineered one. Smart home isn't about adding more logic, it's about removing the wrong logic. And here is a simple rule. If you had to tweak the same automation twice in a year, it probably shouldn't be time-based. Now, even sun-based automations are still just an approximation, because they assume something, that the sky is clear, and in real world it isn't. On a cloudy day it gets dark much earlier than what the sun elevation suggests. So I started combining sun logic with a very simple signal, light level. This one just gives me value from 1 to 10, nothing fancy. But that's actually the point, because now I can say if the sun says it should be bright, but the light level drops, react anyway. And suddenly the system adapts not just to the season, but to the actual weather. And this is where the things start to feel actually smart. Sometimes simple sensors give you better automations. And if you don't want to build all of this from scratch, the Home Assistant community already solved a lot of it. Adaptive lighting adjusts brightness and color temperature throughout the day. Adaptive cover controls blinds based on sun position, and there are tools that estimate sunlight intensity or even visualize how sunlight moves across your home. You don't need all of them, but they prove something important. This idea isn't new, it's just underused. And this is really the key idea of this video. Smart homes shouldn't run on calendars. They should run on physics. The planet moves, the sun moves, light changes constantly. And if your automations follow those signals instead of fixed time, your home just feels right. No weird moments, no why is this on already? It just works. And once you switch to that mindset, you don't go back. Yes, as always, all the links to all the GitHub repositories or HACS components that I mentioned in the video will be down in the video description. And if you did like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really means a lot to me. Also, check that you are subscribed. And as always, before I end up the video, I should say thanks to all those wonderful people that are supporting me and that have become YouTube channel members. Thank you all for all of your support. But let's not forget each and every one of you who has watched, shared, liked or commented on my videos. Thank you. If you too want to support the channel, you can become a YouTube channel member for only €2 or $2 per month. Or you can go to my merchandise store and grab something there. Last but not least, you can always send me super thanks, and I will be super thankful for that. I'll be seeing you next time. Until then, bye bye and have a sunny day.